Java or Python or Django or Flutter or Go. Stop. That's too many options. If you're confused about what tech stack to start learning in 2025, this video will end all your confusion. MERN is still the king for all beginners who want to get hired fast. It's JavaScript all the way for front-end, back-end, APIs and database. And companies like Netflix, Uber and Meta are hiring MERN developers like crazy. What's changing in 2025? Well, in this video, I'll tell you how to integrate AI in your MERN projects so that it actually gets you noticed by the recruiters. This roadmap is your complete GPS for becoming job ready in 6 months. Let's get started. First of all, what exactly is MERN? MERN stands for MongoDB, Express.js, React.js and Node.js. It's JavaScript for everything, for front-end and back-end like I said. And in a minute, I'll be explaining what exactly is front-end and back-end when we talk about website development. But it's important to note why companies are still using MERN in 2025. Well, MERN is famous for scalable architectures and fast prototyping. And the best part, it is AI ready, which means you can easily integrate OpenAI APIs, Hugging Face, and various LLMs into your MERN projects. So let's start by understanding what is front-end and back-end. जब भी हम website development के बारे में बात करते हैं, it's generally divided into these two parts. Front-end is what you see as a user on a website, whereas back-end is what happens behind the scenes. So अगर आप youtube.com पे ये वीडियो देख रहे हैं, what you see as a user on YouTube is the front-end. And what happens in the back-end जब आप कोई भी वीडियो टॉपिक सर्च करते हो, how it gets those results for you, how does it recommend videos to you, and how those videos are played on your screen. All that processing happens on the back-end. So front-end वाला जो भी कोड होता है, that runs on your browser. अगर आप Chrome यूज़ कर रहे हो, Bing यूज़ कर रहे हो, Safari यूज़ कर रहे हो, जो भी फ्रंट एंड का कोड होगा वो आपके ब्राउजर पे चलेगा एंड यू कैन एक्चुअली सी दैट कोड एज वेल विद सम मैजिक. लेकिन जो भी बैक एंड का कोड है फॉर दीज वेबसाइट्स, दैट इज नॉट विजिबल टू यू. तो यूट्यूब पे हाउ इट एक्चुअली फेचेस रिजल्ट्स ऑन अ पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक, हाउ इट रेकमेंड्स वीडियोज टू यू अकॉर्डिंग टू योर हिस्ट्री, all of this code is not visible to you because it runs on some servers which are present in some other part of the world. So जब भी हम वेबसाइट डेवलपमेंट सीखना स्टार्ट करते हैं, हम सबसे पहले फोकस करते हैं ऑन फ्रंट एंड डेवलपमेंट एंड देन वी बिगिन विद बैक एंड. फ्रंट एंड डेवलपमेंट करने से you get to learn how to build basic websites which are mostly static in nature and cannot be interacted with. For example, अगर आप एक वेबसाइट देख रहे हैं जहाँ पे सिर्फ you're able to see information on a particular topic, there are buttons but they're not really interactive, आप कुछ कर नहीं पा रहे उस वेबसाइट पे, then that's a static website. तो you start there and then you move to building end-to-end websites. So number one step in your roadmap is building static websites with the use of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. My advice to you is spend 1 week just building websites with HTML, CSS. Now what are these two? HTML is a markup language which helps you build the structure of a website. So if you are looking at a human body, HTML is like the bone structure of the body, whereas CSS is a cascading language which helps you build the layout and the presentation of the website. So in a human body, how our eyes, nose, everything, skin looks, that is the CSS equivalent in a website. So HTML and CSS use करके you will be able to form very basic websites. And starting में आप एक प्रोजेक्ट बना सकते हैं जहाँ पे you build a website for your portfolio, where you just display on the website आपके जो भी रेज्यूमे में डेटा है वो सब आप वेबसाइट के फॉर्म में डिस्प्ले कीजिए. whatever your skills are, your achievements are, whatever your past projects are, stuff like that. And that portfolio website will be your starting point. Now, once you're familiar with HTML and CSS, then you start with JavaScript. Now again remember, हमने बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम स्पेंड नहीं करना है to become expert in HTML and CSS. You should just understand the basics and understand how to build a basic website. JavaScript क्या help करेगा? JavaScript is a scripting language which will help you add some dynamic features in your website. जैसे कि अगर एक बटन है उसको प्रेस करके I want to load another web page, then JavaScript will help you enable that. अगर मैं किसी बटन पे हवर कर रही हूँ तो क्या टेक्स्ट डिस्प्ले होना चाहिए, या फिर अगर मैं एक फॉर्म में इनपुट डाल रही हूँ एंड आई वांट कि इस फॉर्म में सिर्फ इंटीजर इनपुट ही लेना है, तो फॉर्म वैलिडेशन जैसी चीज़ें JavaScript will help you add in your website. So spend another 1 week building your websites in HTML, CSS and JavaScript. आपकी जो पोर्टफोलियो वेबसाइट है उसी को आप कोशिश कर सकते हैं to make it more advanced using JavaScript, जिसमें you can now add multiple pages instead of just single page website. Once you're comfortable with these, then you move on to React, which is a JavaScript library, and it helps you do more complex stuff while building a website's front end. जब आप React स्टार्ट करोगे तो सबसे पहले स्टार्ट विद अ क्रिएट रिएक्ट ऐप, जिससे आप एक बेसिक React ऐप बना पाओगे. नाउ React विल ऑल्सो हेल्प यू सारी चीज़ों में, जिसके लिए आपको HTML, CSS और JavaScript अलग अलग इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं करना पड़ेगा. So you'll be able to build the structure of the website using React, you'll be able to add animations using React, and you'll be able to add some dynamic components to your website using React itself. So using React, you can try to create a weather app or a to-do app for your portfolio. Now once you're comfortable with React, then you move on to backend. बैकएंड में अब आपको समझना पड़ेगा क्लाइंट सर्वर आर्किटेक्चर. क्लाइंट क्या है? व्हाट इज रनिंग ऑन योर डेस्कटॉप इज द क्लाइंट. सर्वर इज जहाँ पे सारी प्रोसेसिंग हो रही है. एंड बैकएंड डेवलपमेंट से यू विल लर्न हाउ टू ऐड द प्रोसेसिंग पार्ट इन योर वेबसाइट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आपने एक टू डू ऐप बना लिया, ठीक है, लेकिन अब आप क्या चाहते हो कि टू डू ऐप में जो जो आप इनपुट दे रहे हो टू डूज में, वो कहीं जाके स्टोर हो जाना चाहिए. सिर्फ डिस्प्ले नहीं होना चाहिए बट स्टोर हो जाना चाहिए, ताकि नेक्स्ट टाइम जो है मैं सेम डेटा देख पाऊँ. या फिर वो डेटा अगर मैं डिलीट भी कर रहा हूँ तब भी इट शुड स्टे इन माई हिस्ट्री. तो इन सब चीज़ों के लिए यू नीड टू लर्न बैकएंड डेवलपमेंट. नाउ इनिशियली C++, Java, C#, all of these languages were used to build backend. But then people realized that JavaScript is a very useful language. Apart from being used as a scripting language on the front end, it can also be used on the back end. And so Node.js was developed as a JavaScript runtime, which helps you build dynamic websites जहाँ पे you're able to process information whatever your front end is giving you. Now what is Express.js? Express.js is a Node.js framework which helps you set up server and implement CRUD APIs. अब APIs का काम क्या होता है? To initiate communication between two entities. So for example, I want to communicate between the client side of my website and the server side of my website. I need to implement APIs for that. Now how would that work is, हमारे front end से I will trigger an API to get some information from the backend. That API will be implemented on the backend. It will do some processing, it will get the data, whatever the front end is asking, and then return that as part of the response for that API. So APIs is something that also we'll need to learn to implement. अब APIs या तो आप खुद implement कर सकते हो using Express.js, Node.js, या फिर you can also use existing APIs जो कि publicly available है to use in your websites. For example, Twitter exposes some APIs जिसकी help से you can get the data for a particular user. Using those APIs, you can get the views, the comments, the tweets by a particular user if you're able to authenticate to those APIs. तो जब आप APIs के बारे में सीखेंगे, then you'll also learn about error handling. आप expect नहीं कर सकते कि एक API हमेशा हमें जो एक्सपेक्टेड रिस्पॉन्स है वही देगा. एंड API कैन रिस्पॉन्ड इन वेरियस स्टेटस कोड्स. अगर फॉर एग्जाम्पल वो 200 स्टेटस कोड रिटर्न करे, दैट मीन्स इट इज एबल टू fetch whatever data you're looking for. Another status code that it can return is 404, which is not found. So similarly, there are various status codes for different errors that an API can return, and you need to be able to handle those errors in your code. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आप अगर एक वेदर API अपने कोड में, अपने प्रोजेक्ट में यूज़ कर रहे हो इन अ वेदर ऐप, अगर वो वेदर API आपको कुछ और रिटर्न कर रहा है अदर देन योर एक्सपेक्टेड रिस्पॉन्स, यू शुड बी एबल टू हैंडल दैट, एंड दैट कम्स एज पार्ट ऑफ एरर हैंडलिंग. एरर हैंडलिंग इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट सो दैट योर वेबसाइट डजंट क्रैश. जब कोई एरर आती है, योर वेबसाइट शुड नो हाउ टू हैंडल इट, अदरवाइज it will go down. So you can use Insomnia or Postman for testing your APIs and implement those using Express.js. So यहाँ पे I would advise you कि जो भी आपने अभी तक वेबसाइट्स बनाई हैं in your front end, try to add the backend for those जिसमें आप कोई API कॉल कर रहे हो and some information is being returned as part of those APIs. Now, once you're familiar with front end and back end, the next part comes, which is database. Now, the database is required to store your information. Just we were talking about the to-do app, and I want to store all the to-dos that I have input as a user, or I want to store the user login details, the username and password somewhere. Where will I store that? That needs a database. Now, MERN में you can use MongoDB, which is a NoSQL database. So when you're starting and you don't have experience in database, I'd advise you to look into what exactly is SQL versus NoSQL databases. NoSQL databases are comparatively easier, less complex, so it's good to start with them, and MongoDB is a great option. Once you're familiar with database, now you can start building end-to-end websites जहाँ पे you have front end, you have back end, and your back end is integrated with your database. So backend में जो अब आप APIs implement कर रहे हो, you can use those APIs to fetch data from the database. Some suggestions for projects are an e-commerce website or a social networking website जहाँ पे you will have to implement along with the front end your back end processing also, and also a database जहाँ पे आप अपने यूज़र्स की इंफॉर्मेशन स्टोर कर रहे होगे, या फिर ब्लॉग पोस्ट स्टोर कर रहे होगे, या फिर वट एवर द हिस्ट्री ऑफ दैट यूज़र है वो स्टोर कर रहे होंगे. अनदर इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट, when you're trying to implement login to your websites, you need to learn how authentication works, how the JWT, which is the JSON Web Token, works, so that you can implement safe communication for your sensitive data like passwords. And lastly, when you're all ready with these three components, you can start deploying your websites so that it is also visible to the outside world. So इसके लिए you can use Vercel or Netlify, and for database you can start using MongoDB Atlas. Now let's talk about the most important thing, which is how would you integrate AI in these projects. Now before I give you some examples, I would advise कि पहले आप थोड़ा basic knowledge ले लीजिए about how AI LLM models work, what are the different models out there that are available. आपको काफ़ी APIs already existing मिल जाएगी जिससे you can integrate AI. But some other examples to do this is you can incorporate AI powered chatbots in your e-commerce app or your social networking apps. You can integrate image generation or voice to text models in your websites as well. You can add code explainers or comment generators using LLMs and build smart resume analyzer and content generation apps using various AI models. Integrating AI in your MERN projects will make you stand out among all the other candidates and also show the recruiter that you are ready in the AI era. I'll also advise you कि जब आप MERN सीखना स्टार्ट करते हैं, don't get stuck in the tutorial hell, जहाँ पे आप सिर्फ एक के बाद एक ट्यूटोरियल देखे जा रहे हैं, you're not really implementing anything. Implement as you go to learn as much as possible. Also, don't just blindly copy paste your code from tutorials or any other website. try to write your code yourself. I know AI can generate code very easily, but जब तक आप खुद से कोड नहीं लिखेंगे, you will not be able to learn. And lastly, keep experimenting, keep learning new things to become job ready before you know it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you need any more roadmaps, do let us know in the comments. Thank you.